Hey everybody! So I'm going to show you a little bit about the Flocabulary website to give you a better idea about how to use it. So unfortunately Flocabulary is not free. You can do a free trial and check it out before you buy it. But the good thing is if you do buy it, you could buy it for your school or district and then everybody could have access to it. To find the video that I just showed you, I went down to these free songs and videos. So I'm just going to scroll through and check out the one that I found for language arts, which is the 5 elements of a story. So this takes you to the page where you can play the video for your students. It actually gives you the option of playing at original speed, slower, or slowest, which is really nice, especially since it's fast and it's a bit of a rap. Sometimes it can be hard for students to understand. I think the teacher that I worked with at LJA usually played it twice, and the second time she would do it a little bit slower. So the really cool thing about Flocabulary is it has all of these resources on the side. So you can go to the quick review after you're done showing the video, and it gives you some basic questions to ask your students. Of course, you can come up with your own, but it gives you some suggestions. It also has an interactive lyrics option, so if a student was looking at this online, they could be able to put in some technology use with it because you can hover over these and it gives you more information. It also has a fill in the blank option, which reminds me of the activity we did in Nick's class with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think it would help keep students engaged if you gave them this to follow along with. I also really like the printable exercise. Because it kind of takes the video to a new level. It's not just a comprehensive video then you're trying to apply what you've been learning in the video to different elements of what you've been learning in class. So maybe if there's a specific novel you're reading, you can try to relate it back to that. Sometimes it's a writing prompt, sometimes it's this kind of fill in the blank thing. It's a little different for each video. I was looking at one earlier on point of view, and that one was a lesson or a writing prompt. And then lastly, there's also a quiz. Unfortunately, you do have to pay for that one. The best thing about this little sidebar is that it has just a plain handouts button that gives you a link to all of those handouts that I just looked up. Flocabulary is just a really good resource for if maybe you're running behind and you need a quick lesson, or you find a lesson that you really like. I think that it's pretty interactive. I remember the kids at LJA always really liked doing Flocabulary, and they'd always say, "It's Friday, are we doing Flocabulary?" So they got pretty excited about it, and I hope your students will too.